Well, let's now focus on Kerala. Now, Kerala has overtaken Karnataka in total COVID cases to emerge as the second worst affected state in India after Maharashtra in terms of the virus caseload. It overtook it yesterday. It also has the highest number of active cases in the country. However, the state has performed relatively better in controlling the number of deaths. It has the lowest fatality rate among the top 15 worst hit states in the country. And there you can see the daily case count over the last week and how it's been the highest in the country. Well, to talk more about Kerala and what's happened really in its fight against COVID, we are joined by Dr. Sulphi Noohu, a Central Working Committee member. Thank you so much of the IMA in Kerala. Thank you so much for joining us. And so what is the reason that we're seeing the cases being so high in Kerala, which was initially touted as a success story?
Yeah, you cannot say a single reason why there are more number of cases in Kerala. We can point out so many reasons. I think the most important reason is probably the population density in Kerala. We have a lot of people, traveling across the border to other countries and as well as to other states. It's there, and the reopening of schools, offices, and all those things, all those crowds has created increase in number of cases. The cinema theaters has opened, the schools, office, everything has, it started working. Even at the time in which the disease was not under total control, and also the election, local self-government election has happened here, and it is just over now. And now there was a lot of overcrowding in that election process. So all these reasons are there. But I think, we were just discussing about a lot of variants happening in South Africa, UK, Brazil, and in some parts of US. And there are many medical professionals believe that there may be some kind of mutation in Kerala. It's an RNA, the adenovirus, and it's definitely we can have a lot of mutation happening, and it's not proved. It's just a postulate that there may be some kind of mutation in Kerala. It's also a possibility, but we have to prove that. But at the moment, we have a low mortality rate, but the cases are still more, and the test positivity rate is also more. Now the government has decided to increase the number of testing. Yesterday they have tested around 89,000, almost 90,000 for the first time. So the government is taking all measures to contain the disease, but the fight is still not over, and I think we have to wait much more than expected at the moment.
Right, Dr. Noohu, you spoke about a possible mutation, and this is something that we're seeing, of course, abroad in the UK, in Brazil, and South Africa. Is some study being done to check whether there's some mutated virus that is spreading faster in Kerala?
Yeah, see, what has happened is, if you look the world scenario, even in very, very well-developed countries like UK, US, and many other countries, we do not have facilities to test the mutations. To study the 40,000 nucleotides in this thing. So we have limited facility to test that. I think the government is doing their best to test whether there is a variant or not. We are still waiting for a final opinion from the experts regarding the mutation. So it's just a possibility. We are just thinking about such a possibility. We have to, in India, what is happening is we do not have much facilities. Not only in Kerala, in many parts of India, we do not have facilities to test the genomic mutation. But so probably we will come out with an answer in another week or so, whether there is a mutation or not. It is the effort is on to identify whether there is a mutation. So we are expecting a positive results. Maybe we can find out the exact cause why Kerala is having a high rate even at this moment.
All right, Dr. Noohu, thank you so much for speaking to us here at NDTV. And yes, it is a big worry as to why Kerala is seeing such high number of cases even now, given that such steps were taken initially to counter the spread of the virus. Thanks so much for joining us on the show today.